Good morning, everyone. It's 7:30. It's Monday. I got a case of the Mondays. I don't want to work today, but that's okay. We have 4 jobs today. The first one is a starter on a Lexus IS250. The next one is 8 coils on a Chevy Silverado 8.1. And then we have a 98, I believe it's a 98, Dodge 2500. A clutch pedal and brake pedal bushing. I'm not too sure. We'll see when we get there on that one. And then we have brakes on a Ford Flex. So we're gonna try to knock this out as quick as possible. I need to get fuel because I'm empty again. So we'll grab fuel. I gotta run to AutoZone. I forgot my pads and rotors. So I'll get gas, go to AutoZone, run to my first job, which is only 10 minutes away. So we'll see you over at the gas station. All right, just got here to 7-Eleven. It is 4:15. These are 7 rewards. All right, 404 with discount. Not quite at empty, but we'll see. See how much it takes. Oh, it stopped. 106. 26 gallons. Well. $106, 26 gallons. So, gas prices are slowly going down, little by little. I mean, this is a 7-Eleven. The local casino was like $3.49 on Wednesday of last week. So I gotta try to make it over there on Wednesdays just to, help with costs, because it's 50 cents a gallon. I would have saved $13. All right, we're gonna head over to AutoZone. Go pick up some pads and rotors. And that clicking sound that you guys are hearing, that's a blend door actuator. So there's an actuator that moves the AC doors. Yeah, that one's taking a dump on me. All right, I'll see you guys over there. All right, we're here at AutoZone. Does it smell like coolant? Better not be me. I just put another water pump on my truck. It's not me, I don't think. Morning, Darren.
Oh yeah, we got all the antifreeze and all that.
Well, good morning. Where's Bill?
He's not here today.
Man, I was filming for him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he loves to be filmed.
He really likes the spotlight.
Yeah, I need pads and rotors. I forgot them.
That. You forgot them?
Yeah, 2014 Ford Flex. I knew I was forgetting something, but I had the PCM here, I had the coolant here, I had the starter and stuff here.
Yeah, I seen that.
Actually, no, we didn't even order the starter. I just came and got it with Bill.
Okay, so here's the purchase invoice and the return invoice.
Okay.
And then one of your cords was removed from the...
I gotta bring the old computer back when I do it. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
See you, Juan. Have a good day, Darren. All right, we got our parts. Let's toss these in the truck and then we'll head over. All right, we're only going like 5 minutes down the road. It's a guy who works at our local RV place. I bought my fifth wheel from him at the RV center. So we're gonna head over to his house. I was over there on Friday, the car wouldn't start. He got it towed and then it started. And then he drove to work and it wouldn't start again. So I jacked it up, I tapped the starter and it started. So he just got a bad starter. So we'll get that tossed in, but this one, it's under there, it's tight. So we're gonna see how long it takes us. It says you have to remove the exhaust manifold. I'm gonna try not to. So we'll see what we can do. I'll see you guys over there. All right, we're here. We're gonna get this written up. Gotta turn the Wi-Fi on the truck. All right. All right, we're gonna grab the keys from the customer. We're not gonna show them. So.
Good morning.
Oh, hi, good morning. Thank you. Okay, so they're gonna open it. And I don't know which one it's in. This one. This is the car here. Okay. So first thing, let's disconnect the battery before you do anything on a starter or alternator. Always disconnect your batteries. That does not fit. Alright. So that's disconnected. So now we're safe to work underneath it. So this starter is a pain. Once I jack this up, I'll show you. Oh, I really don't want to start this because it's right under the manifold and I don't feel like burning myself today. So there's the man of the hour. Well, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good, good. How are you?
Good.
Garage door keeps getting stuck. Have a good day.
Does that work right there? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little close, but I don't want to start it
Oh, okay.
and get that manifold hot because then I'll be burning the crap out my hands and all that. So I've worked in worse, so
Okay.
that's fine.
So it's just flat, you know what I mean?
Yeah, which I've worked on worse than that out there. I've worked on the side of the 10 freeway.
Okay.
So this is beautiful. I don't mind this at all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I didn't ask you one question, I assume. You take card?
Really? Yeah, I do.
Oh, because if not, I can run to the bank.
No, I take card, I take check, I take cash. Zelle also works too.
Okay.
I do YouTube videos. Do you mind this being on there?
No, that's fine.
All right. I don't put any personal information or anything like that on there.
That's what I watched when I said, no, I'm not going to do that.
Thanks. No I'm kidding. So have you been in sales your whole career?
32 years
Wow.
at Bob's RV on top of it.
32 years there?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. 1992.
Wow, I wasn't even a twinkle yet.
Yep, I was 22 years old.
Nice.
But no, it wasn't my necessarily plan. You know, I mean, like, you just can't, most time you start working night shifts and it just wasn't gonna work. And I worked at Bob, the kids, the boys went to school on Vista. It just made sense, and I just stayed there 32 years later.
Still there.
And now,
Man.
I mean, long ago, I was like, well, this is where it's just gonna end up. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, this is treating me good.
Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. Turn on. So, there's the starter. So we're gonna try to get this thing out. It says take off the exhaust manifold. But I think if I do the steering shaft and yeah, I think I can sneak it out of here. I don't know. We'll see where I can sneak it out of. It's gotta be there. Got an oil leak going on down here prior to service. Oh man. And it's either oil or trans there. There's a company, I don't know. I'll probably edit this video, but let's see, it's October 28th right now, and SEMA is next week. And I got invited to SEMA by this company here, AvaPal, and they're sending me out some stuff for a review, but they are paying for me to go to SEMA. So we're trying to figure out how to get my ticket. So we'll see here. But I'm pretty confident we're going to SEMA. Pretty confident. So pretty much I need to use a swivel and come from the back and hit these 14s, they look like. Hopefully, you guys will be able to see this. Well, obviously I can't get it like that, so I'm gonna grab a wrench and get this off. Yep, that's not coming off. Alright, I'm gonna grab a longer wrench. Alright, I got my long mountain ratcheting wrench on here. Holy cow, these are tight. Okay, well, that one's off. I just gotta reach the top one. Oh yeah, that one's way up there. I'm gonna need the 1/2-inch gun for that one. So that's the one we just did right there. We need to go even higher. I can't get it the way that it's sitting, so there's a bracket right there. I'm gonna pull that and then I should be able to fit my socket on it better. All right, I undid that bracket, folded it up, so now I can try to get this one. That stupid bolt was such the biggest pain in my butt. That is ridiculous. Like, that should not have been that tight. Like, I'm using my 1/2-inch and I'm just, the big gun wouldn't take it off. I had to use my 1/2-inch ratchet and scream, shout, and kick it, and it finally came off. Alright, we're gonna pull this out, pull the bottom one out. We gotta figure out how to snake this out of here. Alright, got the top bolt. Got the bottom bolt. Alright, there's like zero freaking room in this thing. Alright, so that's a starter right here. So we're gonna get that slid out the way and unbolted, and probably gonna pull that steering shaft real quick right here. But I need to go lock that steering wheel in place. So let's do that. Well, since it's power seats, I'm just gonna have to put this through. And I'm just gonna do a loop. Oh, and the steering wheel locks too. Okay, cool. I guess I didn't need to do that, but still. Better safe than sorry. Oh crap, I should have grabbed a battery. It's only 18%. Whatever. Alright, so what were we gonna, oh, we were gonna take out that steering shaft. So there's a 12 there and a 12 up there. The sun's finally starting to come out from behind the clouds. We got a high of 67 today and a low of 61, which is really weird. Alright, let's see if this will fit. It will not. I was able to slip this one in right here. Little quarter turns. Oh, there we go. Alright, we'll get this bolt out and then we'll pull the steering shaft. Alright, bolts out. So now we'll use a pry bar. Let's get this pried up and out. Okay, I just slid that whole steering shaft out. So now we're gonna see if we can get this out. If we can wiggle this out. Like, even if the manifold was pulled, we're still hitting the motor mount right now. Alright, I'm pulling this panel here off the side where the driver wheel well is. Yeah, you can see the starter through that. Let's see if I can fit my, oh, I can fit my hand through there. Heck yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna unplug this, unbolt the positive cable to it, and then we're gonna try to slip this thing out. You guys can see that black cover on the starter. That cover right there needs to come off. And then once that comes off, we can loosen it and get that off there and then get it out. Easier said than done on this vehicle. Just throwing it out there. Alright, so here's a nut. What the hell is going on? Why is it not? This is so weird. I was just filming right now and I noticed the camera's all shaky, wobbly, like the lock or the stabilization wasn't on. That was weird. The settings, everything was fine. turned the camera off, pulled the battery out, and then put it back in, and it was fine. That was weird. The image stabilization wasn't working. Now it is. So let's show you. There's this nut right here that holds on the positive. And I'm going backwards, I think. So this nut needs to come off. So that nut will come off. And that power wire will just slide out of there, up and off. And now that that's out the way, I need to move this. All right, I put a bolt back in the starter just to hold it still. All right, that bolt's back out. All right. So now got stuck on there again, dang it. I pop this wire back off. Oh, good, I got that wire off and it just like slid out. So now, I think if I can rotate it. Oh, I got it. I got it. So it calls to pull that manifold. Screw that. It took me about the same amount of time, but a little easier. All right, let's get this new one in. Man, that was a pain in the butt. All right, let's get the new one. Let's make sure it's the same one. Certainly looks like it. Get a text back. One of my customers. Let's see if we can slide this baby in. Oh, this one went right in. That literally just slipped right in. Awesome. Cool. And it was, I got a case of the Mondays. Alright, I gotta set this down for a minute. So we got one bolt started. Scroll down here a little bit. Let me get this right. So we're gonna connect our positive wire there. Plug in our connector. And get these couple bolts in. So I'm using a long extension. We're way back here at the back of the transmission. That's probably in 2-foot extension, 18-inch 2-foot extension, something like that. So we got our 2 bolts in. Now let's put our positive wire on. But I don't have the right size wrench here. Oh. Is it a 12? Oh, that's going to be a 13 on that starter. Alright, starter's in, connector's on, so now we need to put our steering shaft in. And since we didn't move our steering and we didn't move our rack and pinion, in theory, it should just slip right back on. and no problems. It's all in theory till it happens. Alright, so I slipped that one up there. It matches with the red paint mark that was previously there. And make sure that's all the way down. So grab this thing and wiggle it down. And we got it in. So now we can bolt this in. I'll do this one. Yep. Freaking dirt in my mouth. Alright, let's tighten these up. Bolts are tight. So now we can hook that battery back up. We can make sure this thing starts actually. But first, well, I guess I should put this cover back on. Alright, that's in. We didn't take anything back here off. We only went through this way, so we don't gotta worry about that. We're gonna clean our tools up and fire this baby up. I guess I should show that bolt being back in and that bracket back on. Just so no one thinks I didn't put it back on. Alright, we're gonna get all these tools out. Do this. Alright, when I reconnect a battery, I always tap it, and if it's a bigger than normal kind of spark, you know, you probably got a problem. So we're gonna tap it and see, make sure the alarm doesn't go on and off. We're not seeing any smoke nowhere. That's not doing anything crazy, so always don't just assume everything's good. What if that solenoid was shorted and, you know, it was touching ground internally, and then you hook that up and boom, sparks, that thing starts catching fire. So don't just slam your cable back on. At least that's just how I do it. I don't know that I showed, but yes, it's up. It's got a jack stand. It's got the jack. But I did put wheel chocks. I know someone's gonna say something about that. I did put wheel chocks. I do have a jack stand. I do have my jack still under it. So don't freak out. All right. And 3. All right, start it up 3 times. It wasn't starting before at all. He was over at work and they called me and I went over there and no codes, battery was good. I tried jumping the relay, that didn't work, so I jacked it up. I smacked the starter and it fired up. So that's how we pretty much knew it wasn't anything else. Got that out the way. Back on the ground. All right, I'm gonna take our tarp down, take our tools down, take it down the street and back, just to Do a little test drive on it. I'm gonna carry that. I hate dragging the floor jacks around. Makes a lot of noise. I try to be as quiet as possible. I don't want to upset anybody. Oh, and the wind's starting. They said the winds are gonna get crazy starting tonight. 50-mile-an-hour gusts, 60-mile-an-hour gusts. Have our wheel chucks. Yeah. And then make sure our jack's tight. It's a little more back braking, but I hate to drag a jack through a quiet neighborhood. You know, landscape guys are louder, concrete guys, a lot of people who are loud, but I try to be as discreet as possible. I really like these cars. These cars are really nice looking. So I just booked 2 jobs. It's been weird, guys. It's been really weird. So mid-September, or end of October right now. Mid-September, right when I hired Simon. I don't think you've seen Simon. Simon's my technician, and he runs a second truck. But right as I hired him, things like took a nosedive. Like the phone stopped ringing as much, and I've noticed that I'm in an auto shop owner group and it's the same thing. Everyone's saying the same thing. I'm hearing it from different companies. The dealers are slow, everyone's slow, and the excuse I'm getting, the election's just right, you know, 2 weeks now, a week next week actually, I think. So I keep hearing that, and it's weird. Like I went slow and then I get super busy, and then I get slow where we only have, you know, 2 jobs a day, and it's just super weird. But now, you know, I got 10 calls that I got to call back, and I already have today booked 4 jobs. Tomorrow's already booked 3 jobs, and I've still got 10 other calls to call back. So it's just really weird how it's, you know, picking up and then not, picking up then not. It's just super weird. So let me know if your job is slow. It's got a fault for the tire sensors, but let me know if you guys are slow wherever you are. But I hear different things. Some people in different areas are busier than others. They never stopped, but then other guys are slower than I am, which, you know, we're steady. We're not, you know, failing, or we're still paying the bills. We're still profitable. It's just not as many cars. So I was doing like 5 a day myself. When it was me and Saul over the summer, it was 4 or 5 cars every day, not 2 cars every day. It's just super weird. But comment down and let me know if you guys are slow, if you guys are busy, if you guys notice that dip. Alright, let's get this window rolled up. We're gonna go finish up. Alright, I'm gonna get this written up or finished up, and then we'll say bye to him. All right, I'm typing up, but I need the mileage. I didn't get the mileage earlier. Just make sure it starts again. The trip button somewhere. There it is. 216.021. Wow. 216.021. All right, it's still starting. So I'm just gonna print this out, and so I have a credit card processor, and I put it in the second truck. Well, Simon's on vacation today, so I didn't grab it, so I don't have my actual card reader. But thankfully, Bank of America has a virtual terminal, so I can plug in, or I can type in all the information on my laptop. That probably would. Thank you, sir.
You want a water or anything?
Oh, I'm okay, but I appreciate it.
Did you leave cards with Rick?
I'm gonna leave some today.
Alright. Are you gonna over to see him now, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna run over there. I'll probably grab a quick bite to eat, and then I'll run over and see him.
Thank you.
Your keys are still in the vehicle.
Alright.
All right,
Appreciate it.
we'll see you next
Thanks.
time.
Alright. Yeah, don't leave cards at the shop.
I definitely will.
Alright.
All right, we're done with that one. He's closing the garage up. Oh, I gotta unlock my truck. God, that Cummins just sounds so good. All right, we're gonna head over. I gotta move all this stuff back to the other side. We're gonna head over. I'll probably grab a quick bite to eat, and then head over and do some coils. All right, we are at our next one, which is Bob's RV and Hemet. So we're over here gonna work on an employee's vehicle right over here. So this is where I bought my trailer from. This place, this is their storage lot. These are all for sale over here. But awesome people over here. My friend Steve works here. The guy that you just seen earlier, he works here. It's his day off today. But just great people. Oh, no front plate. So we're gonna get the rear plate, then we'll walk in there, get his information. Oh, it'd help if I turned on the Wi-Fi. Alright, so I'll turn on the Wi-Fi, I'll go get his information, then I'll come back and get vehicle information. Alright, long walk. Look at these park models. I was looking at these. I got property up in those mountains over there, and we were looking at these. Pretty neat. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Staying busy?
Did you figure out that card?
Which one, the Lexus? For Kurt? Yeah, it was a starter.
Was it?
Yeah, I just put one in this morning.
Yeah, I told him about you because I passed by that street and I saw you out there.
Oh yeah?
And you had your sign out there and I was like, hey, there's a mechanic down the street.
Yeah, I do work out of my place sometimes, but I'm usually always mobile.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
That's good to know, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I just was at Kurt's this morning. I put it in his starter. I jacked it up and I tapped on the starter and then it fired right up. And then it wouldn't start again. So until we tapped on it again. So yeah, I put one this morning, it's firing right up, so everything's good. So now I'm doing Rick's truck over there, the coils.
Yeah.
He said someone had swapped coils around for him and the misfire changed with it, so he just wants them changed.
There you go.
So we'll see.
Well, that's
But-
good to know that you're down the street now.
Yeah, I'm down the street. I'm usually everywhere, like Temecula, Menifee, Marietta, here. I try to be here as much as possible, but you go where the work is.
There you go.
And I have a technician also. I have another truck.
There you go.
So if I get busy enough, I usually will send him to the easier jobs, so I take the hard ones.
There you go.
So
That's good to know.
yeah. Well, thank you for the referral. I appreciate it. Let's see, is he in here?
Well, I'm glad, whoops, dropped the phone. I'm glad we got it sold for you too. All right? This is Rick. This is who I signed when I originally signed you.
All right. We got the keys. He's on a business call, so we'll let him do his thing. We'll get this written up, then we'll get it signed by him. Then we'll work on it. So I was here Friday. That Lexus was sitting right here and it wouldn't start. I jacked it up, knocked the starter, and it started. So then Rick over here, or this customer over here, wanted a quote. He had a misfire. They swapped the coils and it changed cylinders, so they say it needs coils. It said it's not misfiring right now though, so we'll see. I told him he didn't have to do it right now if it's not misfiring, but he insisted, so that's all right. Just trying to look out for our friends here, but let's get unlock. Okay. Wow. Only 85,000 miles on this 03. Holy cow. That is crazy. That's crazy. Oh, I guess I should pop the hood, huh? All right. One thing at a time. All right. Let's finish typing this up. Steve, my buddy. How much? What are you doing? Oh, AC unit?
What you up to?
Just, you know, playing the mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, just playing.
You fix skirts?
Yeah, I did that this morning.
Oh, did you?
Starter, yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, what a pain in the...
Was it?
Oh, yeah. Because that one,
E6.
it should be the same. All right, I got our signature. I got our keys. And now, let's see. It's been nice being able to lift the air conditioner on the top. I had to do my RV one by myself, and I put a 2x4, a long one, like a 16-footer, like that, and I tied a rope around the package, and I had Jessica pulling it up as I'm pushing, and I'm stepping on a ladder as she's pulling it up, and I'm pushing, walking it up. That was a sight to see. Let's hope we don't break any plug wires. Those. That one. And then this one. You guys ever see stuff like that That's all footprints from rodents. Those are not good signs. You don't want those in there because they'll chew up your wiring and everything. Let's pop these connectors off. Alright, there's 8 coils out. People are going to talk crap about Duralast ones, but come with a lifetime warranty. If something goes wrong, you take it back. What's the alternative? We go to the dealership and we pay double? I'm gonna get the dielectric grease. I'll put grease on each one of those wires before I put them on. Dielectric grease, not just regular grease. It's meant for electrical connections and things like that. So we're gonna put this grease in the end of this wires. Just gonna dab some on there. Make sure it's fully seated. Dab some on there. Get a way better connection. It slips on easier. And the last one here. Alright, those are all seated. Not touching anything. Right, next side. We're gonna go over this truck just to see if he has any leaks or anything like that. And we'll look, see what we can see with brakes and different things, but we're not gonna go crazy with this one. Got this all somewhat put back together. Alright, so now I'm going to get my light out and I want to check the brakes, what I can see of them. Keep a mirror with you in case you can't see. Those rear rotors are pretty bad. I'll show you guys so you can see it. Those things are pretty grooved, pretty black and chewed up. Cleanable filter, which is very dirty. Yeah, very dirty. Checking my emails here. I wrote that company back again. I wrote that company back again for SEMA. They have my ticket, but they say I need a passport. I don't have a passport. So I wrote them asking them if there's any other alternative. So we'll see what they say. Last thing I want to do is show up there and have an issue. I'm supposed to leave in 8 days. It's only a 4.5 hour drive or something like that from here to Vegas. So I'll probably rent a car or ride my Harley. I don't know. I haven't decided yet on what I want to do. I want to get out there. But just trying to get it all squared away, and then so that company is trying to pay for the ticket, and they're going to give me money for hotel fuel and everything, and then that's to help, or that's for me to go out there, hang out with them for the day. We'll do a live stream, we'll do a video about it while we're there. And then the next day, Thursday, I got invited by another company, which I'm not going to say the name, it's a Scantool company, to go-kart racing. So we'll see if I can go with them. We will see if I can go with that company. It'd be really fun to go to SEMA, and I've been talking to a few people and they're saying it'd be good for the YouTube channel to grow, you know, get my name out there a little more. Eventually, this isn't all I want to do with the YouTube channel, is do mobile mechanic. I mean, that gets a little boring, but I'd like to do a project on the channel. I've got some things in mind, so we'll see. I don't know. I haven't figured out everything. We're only like, next month is 7 months in on YouTube, so we're still just new to this, still trying to figure everything out. But we're using the Top Don Phoenix Lite 3 today, as always. This has got to be like probably my favorite scanner that I've used. I've used the Snap-on, I've used a bunch of other ones at the shops and everything, and this one's a lot easier, a lot faster response times. I've had a couple of things where I had questions, and I get to customer service and they're back to me the next night, the same night or the next night. Four-speed or five-speed? Oh, it's a five-speed. This doesn't have four-wheel drive, so it's two-wheel drive. This has the Allison in it, from what I remember. Yep, it's an Allison. So it's a Allison 1000 5-speed. It's the same trans I have in my truck. Base radio. I'm going to print this out. It had a mass airflow code at one time, and it had an engine misfire detected. So we're going to open it. We're going to print it. We are low on oil. Granted, we just ran it for a few minutes, but yeah, it's a little low on oil. Oh, I just put my nose in it. Smells good. Looks okay. Only thing I see is low oil and bad rotors on this thing. Take this out. Making some big block sounds. Nothing's gonna blow away. If you're gonna test drive your vehicle, make sure there's nothing in the bed that's gonna fly out. Like an 8.1 little torque monster. I just wanted to feel it. Just gonna turn around right here. Power, good torque. It's a big old motor, 8.1 liters. So we are finished with this one. We'll park it, we'll take the owner the keys, and we'll figure out how he wants to pay. We're gonna leave some cards here. They want to use me for all their like cabs and different things, or all their AC for the vehicle side, not the roof side, but they want to use me for all that. So that'll be cool. I've known my buddy Steve there for, see, I started what, 2014? 2015 I met Steve, so 9 years now. But he's an awesome guy. He used to work right next to the place that I used to work at. We can take these. All right, we'll have him sign this. We're gonna give him some business cards and we'll head to our next job. Well, I appreciate it.
Sure.
It was very nice to do some work for you, and we'll see you next time.
All right, have a good one.
You too. So this is where I bought mine from. And then I had a problem with the brakes. I had a problem with the brakes on mine. I picked it up and I would drive and it would say trailer not connected, trailer not connected. So I bought it on consignment, which if you don't know what consignment means, it means it was someone's trailer. They brought it here and said, hey, can you sell this for me? I want this much money. If you make money on it, that's cool. But I need to have this price for it. So they had it on consignment and I paid, you know, X amount of money for it. They wanted a high price. I got it knocked down quite a bit because there was some issues with it and they knew it, so they gave me the bottom dollar price. And so I purchased it. Well, when I purchased it, I took off and I parked it, and then as soon as I went out to go move it again, I had no trailer brakes. Even when I took off the first time, the trailer brakes just weren't working. Kept saying not connected, not connected. So these guys, they told me bring it back in, and they found 3 out of the 6 drums and brakes were just completely wore out. Sorry, phone call. But 3 out of the 6 brakes were bad. So I think they ended up taking care of 4 of them for me. And the customer didn't pay for that. Their customer, the seller, did not pay for that. Bob's RV paid for that out of their own pocket. They didn't charge the customer, and they wanted to make it right with me, and they took care of me on that. So big thank you to them. That's why I always recommend them. And now I guess we'll be doing some work for them. But yeah, it just shows their integrity. They've been around since 1972. You know, Kurt's been there since 1992. He's been there 32 years working there as sales. And they just know how to take care of their customers. That's why I'll always go back there. I'll shop with them before I shop with anyone else, just because they went out of their way to replace 4 of those drums and everything for me. Like, it's not a cheap thing too. I think they lost money on the deal between because they get a commission for selling, obviously. You know, they're not just going to sell anything for free. But they took care of that out of their own pocket, so I respect that very much. It's something I would do if I was selling something and something messed up. You don't get the 1 mile warranty where you take off a mile away and your warranty expires. These guys actually care. So, end of my rambling. So now we're gonna head over to our next one and go see. This is a clutch bushing and a brake bushing. We're gonna try our best. I have no idea what it is. We'll see, but I'll see you guys over there. All right, we are here. I'm gonna lock this door up and unlock this one. You know what? Before I even write it up, I'm gonna look and see what he's got. How you doing? Good. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Nice to see you again.
Good seeing you.
So let's see what you got this time.
All right. So, I got the new bushings for the pedals.
Oh, these guys?
Yeah. Just the pedals. You see the pedal is loose, like it doesn't play in it.
Oh yeah.
doesn't engage. It's not. It doesn't feel like it wants to engage all the way on the clutch.
How are we gonna go get those ones out of there?
Looks like it's mowed off.
Like more than that.
There's supposed to be clips on each end.
Yeah, but more than that bushing's even gonna take up,
Even
it looks like.
So maybe the brackets
It looks like the bracket might be oblonged.
oblonged out.
Well, that's a... I'm gonna get my flashlight. Alright, so the problem was... I can't even show it. Alright. Where I put that white bushing at, that thing was just flopping around. So, just slid a bushing in there. I gotta find that C-clip now. There's a clip on this side that holds this in. Yeah. That's cool. I found the clip. Oh, I found the one clip.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look on this side for this clip. Dude, I found it. I think, maybe. I found something.
Holy shit.
It was in this other pocket, the same pocket that I dropped the other one in.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
That's funny. I dropped it in this side and I found this one in the other side.
It's coming out, man. It's walking itself out.
Yeah, it's walking.
Maybe that bushing will help slow it down.
Yeah.
I just wasn't getting all the throw of the master of the.
Yeah.
There was so much play, you know. Shit.
It's dangerous because you don't have clutch sometimes all the way.
Yeah, it is dangerous.
Alright, I got that bushing on there. I got that metal clip put back on this side. So that'll last him. What'd this come off of? Is that the part that goes down here? Okay. That's good. At least he's got 3 other bushings. Put in this side. Alright, we're done with this one. I'm not going to charge him anything for doing this. He's done work with me before. A couple different things. So that was just simple, pushing that in. I'm sure I'll get more work off this truck and everything that he's got. So I'm not going to charge him anything. It's not even worth writing up. Alright, it's good. Yeah, I got, so with the bushing in there, now the clip's behind it, so the bushing's not going to fall out.
Oh, nice.
It'll eventually wear out, but I don't think it's going to wear out for a while because the way that it's looking, that thing doesn't really pivot that much. Yeah, it
swings on it, huh?
Yeah, it just swings on it, so it looks like maybe the bushing broke and kind of then wallowed it out.
Okay.
So I think you'll be fine for a long time.
Okay, cool.
So I put those back there.
Appreciate it.
Both clips are back on.
Nice. Good. So it's just bushing on one side.
Yeah, it's just bushing on one side.
Okay.
So, and I really don't think you're going to have a problem with it for a long time. I think it was the clip probably fell out or something,
Yeah, something, yeah.
and the bushing came out.
The bushing fell out.
Yeah.
It's just metal.
Yeah, and that's why it just kept doing that from all the driving.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So,
Cool.
cool.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, whatever it costs.
This guy hauls trailers. He does detailing for motorhomes and trailers and all that. So
Appreciate you getting out here and fast work.
cool. I appreciate it, man.
No worries, man.
And
Time.
we'll
Yeah,
we'll do more stuff.
Yeah, as soon as I can find that e-brake
Yeah, that.
deal, it's just.
Did you ever figure out your AC
Go on
compressor?
eBay. Yeah, I haven't got one yet.
Yeah.
I know I
It's
need one. So.
Cold out now.
Yeah, it's been alright now. So.
That's where I'm at. Is mine seized up again. This is
Okay.
number 6.
Oh man.
the pulley was just doing this, just going around like that. I'm like, all right. I drove it home like 50 miles like that.
You did?
Yeah, the belt's just sitting there doing this, and it stayed on.
Nice.
So I got home, but I put my bypass pulley on when I got home. I have a new compressor sitting there, but it's like,
Yeah.
do I want to put it on?
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, I'll get it done. I definitely, you know, I want to have it fixed, but I just trying to stay up on
Yeah.
everything else that keeps the truck going. So.
Yep, that's where I'm at, is do everything else but
Yeah.
that. My water pump, this is like number 5
Oh,
that I
really?
put on. So I got rid of the Duralast one, and I had them get me an AC Delco one, and they hooked me up. Like, so we'll see how long this one lasts.
Yeah.
Well, let me know if you need anything else.
man. See
Thank you, appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too. Quality Mobile Automotive, this is Robert.
Hi, Robert. Do you service the Hemet area?
Yes, I'm actually out of Hemet.
Okay. I have a 2014 Ford Edge, and I need to have my brakes.
Okay. You getting some grinding, getting any noises, or?
Inside, and from the outside, it doesn't look like there's any grind, but when I stop, it sounds like in the back maybe there's some grinding going on.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not getting any squealing or anything, but I did get some grinding, so.
Okay. You said 14 Edge?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you did need rotors and pads, it's just to prepare you on that price there. I could bring pads and rotors with me to look at it, you know, just to have them already there. But if you're getting a grinding sound in the rear, you're probably metal to metal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call it out. That should be fine. The front ones I know I had done probably, I don't know, let's take a look at it, but yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
So do you have an estimate in case it doesn't need it?
In case, well, I mean, we kind of have to see what it is, but
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if you're hearing it while braking, coming to a stop, you're hearing a grinding in the rear, that's usually going to be pads and rotors. I really don't like to just throw pads on it, and there's not much else that that makes that sound while braking in the rear.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You have time tomorrow to do that?
You know what? Let me look here. Let me pull over. I'm actually just started driving, but I'll pull over and look at my calendar here. I think I might be able to squeeze in a brake job in the morning. Which side of town did you say you're located at?
I'm in Stony Mountain Ranch, so I'll do a Warren and Esplanade.
Oh, yeah, okay, then the new house is over there.
Yeah.
Okay. I could be there probably by 8 a.m.
Okay.
Let me get some things written down here. Rear brakes.
Well, that's where it sounds like.
Yeah, that's where it sounds like. I'll bring them with me. Honestly, I might even bring fronts with me just in case, but and then I can return them. That way I don't have to leave.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the call, and I look forward to meeting you tomorrow morning.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Whew. All right, I just booked another job, and I still have a bunch of numbers to call back, to be quite honest. I've been making calls in between working, and it's just, I don't know, I hadn't hardly anything, and now everyone's calling, which is, you know, a blessing. Super blessed to be receiving all these calls. But we'll be over there tomorrow to do a set of brakes in the morning. I'm going to pick up pads and rotors right now. Hopefully they have them. I have a quarter return. Got to stop at AutoZone again for the second time today. So I'll see you guys over here at AutoZone. They're just literally like 30 seconds away. Like I can see it from here. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, well, I went through there and yeah, I didn't have the camera on. I switched batteries and I forgot to hit the power button. But I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got 4 rotors for tomorrow, 2 pads for tomorrow. We'll see if they actually sell. These pads and rotors are for right now. I need to go pick up a couple of packages from the mail place. I'll take you in there. I'll make sure it's on. I pinky promise. And then we have brakes to go do on a Flex. So we'll see over at the mail place. We're pulling up to mail, pack, and ship. Let's go see what they got for me. Alright, we're gonna toss this. Let's see what this is. Pretty sure I know what this is. Yes, it is. So our next giveaway. Yep. So this is the company that's sending us to SEMA. So you guys will see this in another video. All right. Cool. We got those. That's a giveaway. So now, all right, now we'll head over. We're gonna head over to, Jesus, come on. I'll wait for this to stop clicking. All right, so now we'll head over to our brake job, which is literally just down the street from my house. So we'll go head over there and get these front pads and rotors done on a Flex. So we'll see you there. All right, so I'm done with those brakes. And I respect everybody's privacy, and if someone asks me not to film on their property, then I respect that. So I wasn't able to film there, but it was a Ford Flex. We did pads and rotors on the front, and that was it. I'm gonna show you those real quick. I'm gonna show you these pads and rotors. They went metal. They were having a grinding sound, so let's see here. Here we go. Don't mind the dirty bed. These are parts for tomorrow. These are some trash. Oh, I hit a tumbleweed earlier and that was stuck up there. I was seeing something drag, but you can see it went metal there. So some people don't want to be on camera. That's all right. I respect that. So today was a long day, but we got 4 jobs knocked out. We got 3 scheduled for tomorrow, so I'm gonna film all that too. And we got our packages picked up from the mail place, the giveaways. So I'll announce that giveaway, I think it's next month sometime. So you'll be seeing those. And I still haven't, the email, I still haven't heard back from that company. I have a ticket, but I need to figure out how I can get the ticket. Sorry, phone's going off. But we need to figure out how I can get that ticket, and it's 8 days. I'm supposed to leave in 8 days for SEMA, so we will see. But I'll keep you guys updated. I probably won't add it to this video, but I'll do if I go, I'll do a live stream while I'm there, and you guys will be able to see live from the booth that I'm at, and then I'll probably walk around live stream another time. And if I go go-kart racing, I'll live stream while I'm there also. So thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing. I appreciate all of you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.